Hey guys, this is Tracy Chen. I'm an immigration lawyer based in Australia, and today we're going to talk about adding your spouse or partner to your visa application. Now, we're not talking about partner visas where the partner is Australian citizen, or Australian permanent resident, and they want to sponsor their overseas partner. I'm talking about those who hold a temporary visa in Australia, for example, a student visa, maybe a 482 visa, or even a 485 visa, and the requirements surrounding that. So this is basically for those who hold temporary visas in Australia and they want to bring their family here. Now, first of all, before I get stuck into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with people who need it. If you have any videos that you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment below and I will review those to make videos about. If you want to get in contact with myself or one of our fabulous lawyers or migration agents, I put our contact link below, also our phone number and email if you need it. We provide assistance with all sorts of visa applications. We also conduct consultations. So the requirements do differ from time to time depending on the visa. And I'll talk about those in detail, but let's just talk about the general requirements to bring your spouse or your children. Now, children, obviously, it's a little bit more straightforward. They are your children, and it also depends on their age, obviously. So for like the student visa, they do have to be under 18 years of age when you do apply for them. Anyway, today we're talking more about the documents and the requirements to actually satisfy the requirements. So for children, it's pretty straightforward. If you have a birth certificate, the under the age required for that visa, which for example, a student visa is 18 years of age, they can come as a dependent on your student visa. Now, for your spouse, it's a little bit different. So let's just take children out of the picture. You don't have children, it's just you and your spouse. Now, for them to actually be a dependent on your visa, they have to meet the definition of spouse. Now, in Australia, there's a few different ways that we define that. So first of all, it's your husband or wife. So you are legally married and you have a marriage certificate to support that. Second of all, your de facto partner. So Australia definitely recognizes de facto partnerships. So you don't have to have that marriage certificate. However, there's certain requirements you have to meet to satisfy the requirement. Two ways. First of all, you've been living with your partner for the past 12 months and have evidence of that. For example, you're looking to come to Australia to study a student visa and you come to Australia first. You've come to Australia, started studying, you've decided this is pretty good, you want to bring your spouse too. You can bring your de facto partner if you meet that definition of de facto, which is you had to have been living together for 12 months prior to the visa application. Not at the time of application. If you've been separated for some time, that's okay, that's acceptable, but you'd have to produce evidence to prove that you were committed and living together in a de facto relationship. We'll talk about the other aspects they look at as well. Registered your relationship. So this is not applicable in a lot of countries. There's no registration of relationship. However, in Australia, there is a document that allows you to register your de facto relationship with your partner. So you can check out the requirements for that as well. It varies from state to state, and I am aware that Western Australia doesn't actually have this registration certificate. So you do have to check state for state. Now, moving forward, just having one of those things is not enough. The department is also going to look at how genuine your relationship is. And this is where it comes down to a mini partner visa as such. So you still have to prove the aspects of your relationship that the department are looking for. And they are four main aspects. So first of all, the financial requirements. Second of all, nature of your household. Third of all, nature of commitment. And fourth is the social aspects of your relationship. So let's talk about the first one, financial aspects. Now, I think they're a little bit old school in this sense. The department want to see that you as a couple are living together and sharing your finances as a household unit. So what's really important here is that you and your partner can demonstrate that you are sharing your finances and contributing together to your relationship. Now, if one partner pays for more or, one partner pays for all, that's okay as well. But you have to demonstrate how that actually works. So for example, there may be a joint bank account. One partner is working, the other one isn't. The partner who is working, all his salary goes into that joint bank account, and it's clear that all the household expenses are from their grocery shopping, online shopping, all of that. So they want to see that you're committed in that sense. Financial is one that does usually case officers do look closely at, and they can refuse it if they don't believe that it satisfies that requirement. So just make sure that you are sharing and combining your finances as a couple. Now, again, I do understand if you think that is a little bit old school. So if you just have your own bank accounts and you're just paying for whatever, then make it very clear. You probably need to attach some sort of statement and just be like, okay, I work, he works, my partner pays for the bills, and I pay for all our, recreation activities, for example, and make that very clear, identify the transactions in the bank. But to be honest, it would probably be good if you guys can also demonstrate that you are building your future together financially, so you're saving together or however that looks.